thechrisvossshow.com, thechrisvossshow.com, now on iTunes. Be sure to download our iPhone app, and we've got some other cool phone updates coming up soon. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. There's another one of my posts that we're putting up and talking to you guys about today. Be sure to check back regularly. Now, there's something I've been trying to get addressed for a long time, and it's kind of come to the forefront of our interests. One of our clients recently got phished by a hacker across their email. They got sent an email, they clicked in, logged into their Facebook, and of course their Facebook eventually got hacked, and the email that they're required to log into has been changed. We now have learned that the email comes out of South Africa and is clearly very different than the emails that were originally on the account. Now, we've written to Facebook probably about 30 times now. They have replied from time to time, seeming not to even know what planet we're on or what we're talking about, or claiming that the email that we're coming from is wrong, etc., etc. Many times they're coming back and actually telling us, oh, is your issue resolved? We believe it's resolved at this point in time, when it's not resolved. It's been a nightmare. And if you look on the internet, you can see tons of issues with this. I heard a rumor that the New York Attorney State's General's office has told Facebook that they need to look into the quality of their customer service. I'm not sure what it is with tech companies. There seemed to be this problem with America Online, and we saw where they eventually ended up. There was these issues with, I'm sure, with MySpace, Friendster, people that just don't get the customer service element of technology. And now there seems to be this plethora of companies, which is kind of ironic because, I hear these social media messiahs and people running around with this new mantra of social media and connectivity and how, companies can be better customer service oriented because they can now get in touch with their clients and deal with them. What's very ironic is most of the social media companies that I've seen that are running social media have the crappiest customer service on the freaking planet. It's horrible. Okay? I don't know of any major social media network in the top 5 that I can say has good customer service. There's companies that constantly customers cannot find where to file a ticket. There's people running into snotty 20-year-old web techs who have no idea probably how to deal personally with people or how to build a customer service organization. Facebook has just been atrocious to deal with. I mean, I don't think they know from one hand to the other hand what's going on or really want to or really even care. Other services, if you just type in their names and you type in customer service, you're going to get the phone book of complaints. And the complaints always seem to come around the same thing. No response. No response from these companies. No care towards customer service. Now, I grew up in an era of Tom Peters. If you're not familiar with Tom Peters, he wrote a lot of great books about customer service and caring about the customers. Some of the greatest companies that have come in our time cared about the customers. The Walmarts of the world, say what you will about them, their focus was customer service. That's one of the key components that helped get them where they are today. Nordstrom's, etc., etc. The stories go on and on if you read a Tom Peters book or any sort of books that outline customer service. I have even reached out to different news organizations that report on social media and asked them to cover different stories, even presenting them with just different stories. And one of the other blog posts you'll see me doing here soon is the interesting, almost too cozy relationship that the social media news media seems to have with social media. Everyone's a little too interested in getting a free phone rather than writing a good news piece that might help customers get better customer service and shine more light to that effort. So I'd like to call out to the different social media companies and say, you know what? If it's about social media, it's about connectivity, how about if you lead the way? That would really be great. How about if I can get somebody on the phone? How about if I can get somebody to reply with me within a few hours of email? These companies are supposed to be multi-billion-dollar companies, yet God forbid you should get anyone on the phone. God forbid you should get an email within 24 hours. I somehow am able to get through to T-Mobile, to different large Fortune 500 companies and be able to get someone on the phone. But I can't seem to get someone on the phone at these social media companies. I can't get live interaction with these folks in any way, whether it's a component on the thing. So I'm really sick of it. I'm sick of it. If you're a social media company, shame on you. Learn some customer service. Google is just as bad. Google recently released their Nexus phone, and they put up discussion boards. You couldn't even get a phone number to fix it if you couldn't get your Wi-Fi online or whatever the case may be. Okay? I realize there are technicians that build this stuff, and they're great at computers. Maybe they're not great at people and dealing with people, which seems to be some of the issues that a lot of people complain about the top 5 social media companies. They complain that they're not people-oriented. And whoever's running these companies needs to do better jobs as CEOs. They need to do better jobs as vice presidents to get out of their office, go to the front line, see what people's perceptions are of their company, walk the front line, and really see what's going on. I've seen too many times with all these different companies that there are whole groups of people that are just living within their mindset of going, I don't know when my account's going to be turned off tomorrow. Okay? Let's put it this way. I don't have to worry about Walmart turning my account off tomorrow because I used Walmart too much. I don't have to worry about Nordstrom or any Fortune 500 company that's been around for the last 50 years. I don't have to worry about them turning my account off. Okay? This is what needs to happen. Technology people need to learn to take better care of their customers. And they need to learn about customer service and the importance of it. There's no more hiding behind an IP address and hiding and going, well, we're the fastest company growing, okay? So freaking what, okay? If you're the fastest company growing, what happened to AOL? What happened to MySpace? What happened to Friendster? The technological list goes on and on and on. This is a much more disintegrated world to a point that we dispose of everything. We dispose of it very quickly. If you want to be around in the future, you better get your customer service on. And when it comes to social media, you better lead the way when it comes to customer service. If you're a multi-billion-dollar company, act like a multi-billion-dollar company. Get some customer service. That's my message today. And I hope each of you will start to demand more customer service from the social media outlets out there. Thank you very much.